Good evening, Professor. This is Hashim Sharifi. I'm doing my final project presentation. As you said, I made it short and brief. With Walmart, kosher or healthy chicken, they did not have regular inventory. They were running out of stock, or sometimes they were overstocking. So the known problems were irregular inventory, safety stock was overstocked. Sometimes they could not sell all the products and they had to throw them away. Uh, Besides losing the chickens, they also had to pay for the storage. The storage cost them something, and then a higher inventory and transportation costs. Again, since they had irregular inventory, the shipments were coming from Los Angeles. They could not make sure to have regular inventory for the customers' demands on daily basis. That's why sometimes they had to overstock, and that cost more or higher inventory cost. And then the transportation cost was higher because it was coming from LA. Uh, the results of my help, although the field workers of Walmart, the local branches, they don't make too much of decisions, but they do take suggestions seriously and forward to their corporate regional corporate offices, like in Los Angeles or somewhere. So, with my suggestion to switch the vendors from Amana to Crescent, uh, now they have regular inventory because Crescent has a local warehouse in Sacramento itself. And then since they have regular inventory, they don't have to have any safety stocking because they can stock on daily basis. And when again, vendor operates a huge local warehouse because the vendor has a lot of uh, customers in greater Sacramento area, restaurants and local stores. The other help was lowering the inventory and transportation costs. Again, the vendor is local. Before they had to bring it from LA and then have higher inventory sometimes, and the meat got rotten. They had to throw them away or put on clearance, or at least they had a higher inventory cost because of overstocking. And sometimes they had nothing available for customers. And I was one of the customers. This is from the real life. And then right now, Walmart started offering Crescent halal or kosher chicken in Yuba City to start with. They didn't give me a good reason, but that's where they have started. They said they'll expand based on the need and how the things go. That's a policy. When they have, uh, depending on the demographics of the customers and the demand, they supply the items. The suggestions for future students, if they're going to have similar projects, I would find smaller businesses rather than corporate companies because the decisions are made somewhere else, not here locally. So it's hard to uh, help them. Even the store managers, they have no idea. All they do is they put the data into their system, the software, and then submit it. Um, so I would suggest finding smaller businesses locally. Uh, Also, I would try focusing on only on one problem, as you suggested the very first day. When I went to Walmart, since I didn't get too much of help, uh, my mind was going different routes. But I think I summarized it with having good inventory and having low transportation and entry costs, which was a part of the class. That's it. Thank you very much for being flexible and helping me out with the late submission or the video recording.